What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. Today, we're going to be talking about the Reylight LANapple. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So, we're going to go over the light that has dethroned my Ace Beam Rider RX as my main daily carry light, meaning that I just carry this one a little bit more than all the others. It's a tight race, though. There's like a good rotation going on, I'd say. I have found my sweet spot. My Timascus button has not come in yet, nor has my tritium insert. So I'm really excited to get those in. But I just wanted to talk about the light really quick. Let's do some size comparisons. Here it is against the Olight i5T, very comparable. I mean, there's a little bit more girth there, but not too much. And then my favorite Ace Beam right now, which is the E70. So you can see this is definitely much more EDC friendly in size. And just in case you're more into the knife comparisons, here it is against a Shaman closed, and here it is against a Para 3 lightweight closed. So very small and compact. I think it's a great size. I do like it a lot. Let's check the weight on this one. It feels like it's a pretty lightweight carry. I would say it's definitely like around the 2-ounce mark, maybe 2.5, 2.8. So a little bit more than I thought. That was me pushing down. That pushed it into the 2.9. So not bad. Nice lightweight carry. The way I like to carry this one, I carry it in an organizer down in the pocket. You can see this pocket clip works great. I alternate my pins in here, and then what I'll do is I'll throw like a medium-sized knife down. This is not the pin that I normally carry in here, guys. This is just for reference, and then a little companion carry. I'll go a little bit deeper in there. So these Rider RXs are great for that. I'm just going to throw all this to the side so I don't have to unpack it for you. Very intuitive how you use this. It's just click, and you go into Moonlight, and then half click, you go into low, medium, high, turbo. I think I did that right. Yeah, you can't really see the first Moonlight, so hopefully you're seeing that Moonlight, low, medium, turbo. So very, very intuitive how to use this one. The reason I like the LANapples is because you can start at like $50 and get the aluminum. They come in a multitude of colors. They have really good grip because they have nice ribbing to them. They still, for me, with the larger hands, fit perfectly to where I can get to the tail switch easily. And it'll stick out, and I don't have to worry about the light being impeded by my hand hanging over on it. So I like that a lot. The pocket clip doesn't get in the way at all. I tend to, when I carry them or use them in this fashion, which I guess is, I don't know what this position is. Is this more tactical? I mean, I just carry it and kind of shine it like this. It doesn't feel tactical to me, but I guess it could be considered that. The pocket clips are out of the way for me on this one. I think these are steel pocket clips. Yeah, steel pocket clips on there. I don't know if they have aftermarket clips on this one, but for me, that really doesn't matter. But you could probably research and find if they do. I'm not quite sure how you would be able to use a titanium clip on this one because it looks like it has to fit onto the same spot as the tail cap. Great size. I think the Pineapple Mini is kind of built like this one, except it's a little bit more smaller because it is a AAA instead of a AA. This one here uses just a standard button top. Is this the 11? I'm forgetting already. 14500, 1100 mAh, or 1000 mAh, sorry, 3.7. So I have a couple of vape cell, I can't remember what it's called, on the way. I currently only have the flat tops vape cells here that I use for my Focus Work F3, but the flat tops have like a safety mechanism in them, and that prevents it from working in here. When those button tops come in, I'll test it to make sure, but I think those will work in here as well. Very nice threading. Oh, let me finish. You do have what looks like access to the pill in here. I think some tweezers would be able to get that out. So if you wanted to try to customize this, maybe go to some optics instead of the orange peel reflector, you could. I really like the reflector and the optic in this one. It works really well for me. I will report back and record when I get the tail switch in. I do have a little bit of an issue with this tail switch. It doesn't want to doesn't want to come out easily. But the tail switch here, this is the soft peel click right here, and then you would need probably, I don't know what you would use here to get to that tail switch. I'll have to Google that and research that to see how that comes apart. But it is separated here, so you want to, be very careful and cognizant when you disassemble this and put it back together. My goodness. Oh, I do have an override tail switch. Okay, never mind. So just keep all of that in mind when you disassemble this. You just want to be careful, and you want to make sure you do know what you're doing when you disassemble these. But it goes back together really easily. Once you have that in place, it all just kind of falls into place. I do find that like putting it back on and making sure that it's threaded evenly is a little bit of a challenge because the pocket clip wants to pull up. So lifting up on it is a little bit of a challenge. There it is. Yeah. And then once you kind of get it started, it goes together kind of easily. Not the best way to put it together, but it works fine. I don't disassemble the tail switch all that often. Honestly, once I get my Damascus button in there, I won't be taking it apart anymore. But once you got it back together, good to go. They have a couple, again, anodized finishes on the aluminum for colors under 50 bucks. I think this is a banging value. I don't see the benefit of going AAA over AA. You're getting higher performance, longer life expectancy out of the battery. And honestly, I think it's a better size to use in hand. Now, if you have smaller hands, you may disagree, and I would totally get that. They come with a raw titanium, and then they have the stonewashed one here that I really liked a lot. Very, very nice. Now, of course, for $25, you can go ahead and get yourself an i5T. It's going to be very simple to use. Single click is their low light setting. Double click their highlight setting, and that's it. It's a very straight operating system. It is a proprietary battery, and you get into everything from the tail of the knife. It does have copper internals to help dissipate the heat with the aluminum. You can get them with alkaline or rechargeable, and Olights are very well built, very well tested, and they're hard to beat. And they're going to be a little bit less than the LANapple, but again, the LANapple, it gives you some programming, some customization, and some aftermarket support for 50 bucks. I think that's a really banging value for the start of the value on the LANapple. That's my review or overview. I really think it has a great throw. I think for EDC, it's going to cover you for all your needs. I did forget to mention you can tail stand this one, which I really do like about tail switches when they make them that way and you can tail stand them. Really awesome light, man. Let me know what you think about the LANapple. Do you have one? Do you have a pineapple? Do you not care about flashlights and you just watch because you support the channel? If you did, I love you. Shout out to everyone out there that likes, uses the links, comments, and is subscribed. I appreciate you guys. I hope all of you have a fantastic week. Until next time, peace.